No Fate Channel checking in with the inaugural episode of Dates with Dad. As a father and a husband, I know how tough it can be to get time with the wife away from the toddler that doesn't involve a zoo or a park or an aquarium. So what we're going to be doing with this series is giving you ideas and showing you some tips on how to maximize that time with your significant other, make the most out of it, and squeeze as much fun into it as possible. In this inaugural episode of Dates with Dad, it is a prime example of how quality time with your significant other doesn't always mean it's just the two of you. This weekend we had a birthday party with our friends down in Storrs, Connecticut, where we did the Storrs Adventure Park, and we made the most of it. We had a ball with zip lines and rope climbing, and we're going to take you through some of that shortly. And then we parlayed that into Willimantic Brewing Company, which is a local brewery that makes some delicious food and delicious beer as well. The Adventure Park at Storrs, Connecticut. First and foremost, I only had one pet peeve, and that were the gloves. They provide fingerless gloves that have never been washed. They were pretty nasty. If I had known, I would have either brought my own or simply bought some that they sell at the gift shop. Other than that, I had no real complaints. Parking's free. They've got clean porta potties. You can bring your own food, and they actually encourage it. They've got picnic tables set up. Now, pricing. We didn't do any forward thinking. We just paid the face price, and we spent $40 for a 2-hour block. We ended up staying over 3 hours, so we definitely think we got our money's worth. They do have discounts for kids, students, veterans, and group rates. They also do birthday parties, and I know for a fact that they've in the past done Groupon. So definitely, if you know you're going to go there, look for discounts in advance. As far as the courses are concerned, there are 4 colored courses, yellow being the easiest, then green, blue, and black being the hardest. They definitely go up in difficulty, and there are 7 courses total with only 1 black course. In terms of real-world difficulty, there's a small gap between the yellow and green, a bigger gap between the green and the blue, and a massive, massive gap between the blue and the black course. The black course was pretty rough, and I got through it, but just barely by muscling through it. All of the courses start at the same spot, and they quickly branch up and out throughout the park. Very convenient for meeting up afterwards, and it's not as much of a congestion spot as one would think. Also, the park highly encourages spectators that can hang out free of charge and take photos if they don't feel comfortable participating. Now, the funnest part about every one of the courses was definitely the zip lines. Everyone who commented just said how much fun they had on those zip lines. All right, we finished Storrs Adventure Park in Storrs, Connecticut. Awesome time, great day, a little banged up, and by a little I mean a lot. Willimantic Brewing Company, Willie Brew Co. for short. If you're on Instagram, it's hashtag Willie Brew. What an original location, not unlike any other brewery you're going to find. Originally built 1912 as a post office. They operated until 1966 and then left the building abandoned on Main Street, Willimantic. The brewing company took over in 1997 and didn't change anything structurally. They actually kept the huge vaulted ceilings and put a lot of the history of the post office up on the walls. So if you do go there, take a look around on the walls and take it all in. A great location. The parking lot is small, but there's plenty of free street parking, so it's not a major issue. The food. Food was amazing. We had 8 people. We got appetizers and meals, and we had no complaints. I don't think anyone sent one bite of food back to the kitchen. Cost-wise, it was what you would expect for New England outside of Boston. It was fair. I believe my burrito cost $11, give or take. Don't quote me. But the beer, absolutely delicious. They make their own beer in-house like other breweries, but unlike many breweries, they serve other beers on tap. They had about 50 beers to choose from between the taps and the bottles. I stuck with the wheat beers and couldn't say enough good things about them. I just wish I had a few more before I left. They range in price between $5 and $7.50. Most of the beers are between $5 and $6. If the beer is rare or has a high alcohol content, they obviously charge more. One of the things that's also amazing about this brewery is their bar section. One of the longest continuous bars in the country. It's something to behold. I couldn't get any footage. The room was just simply too dark. But you definitely got to check out their bar and just see how long it absolutely is. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a huge fan of getting stickers when I go places. They don't cost a lot, they don't take up much space, and they are a good, quick reminder of places that I've traveled and visited. Once I pick up a sticker, I usually throw it in the journal. That was the inaugural episode of Dates with Dad. I hope you guys got some tips on how to maximize time with your significant other when you're in a group atmosphere. Just because you guys are going out in a group doesn't mean you can't make the most of it. Dress up, look good, and just otherwise have a blast. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, let me know if you have any other suggestions on places we should be going next time I get time with the wife. Thanks for watching, and as usual, don't save anything for the trip back. The No Fate channel is a community for dads where we keep you informed on all the tips, tricks, and tools you need to energize your daily lives. If you like the video, then give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, then join the community by punching that subscribe button. We post new videos every Sunday night, and we'll love to get your input on obstacles that you're looking to overcome.